Hi friends, in this video I am going to discuss about the constraint layout. Okay, so shall we start? So first we are moving to the our XML layout. Here there is nothing, currently is the full fresh, there is no any view. So first of all we are going to create one text. I am not going to do anything drag and drop, that also we can do it, but first you should know these things, then it will be a good to understand all the constraint, and always try to make manually all those things. So create one text. I'm making match parent match, and I need to give the text. Okay, and I'm going to provide one ID. ID is a text view. Okay, so it is showing me error because I am using the constraint layout and I have not used the constraint properties. So how to know what are the constraint properties are available and how to use that? So here is attribute, click on this. So these are the constraint visit here. So this is for top, you can, this is for left constraint, this is for right, and this is for bottom. So always you should remember when to use this top, left, right and bottom. This is the most important. Okay, while you are designing any layout, these constraints are too much important. So if I am clicking on this, so what will happen? It will create here automatically one constraint property. So what will be the constraint property? Because this is indicating the top. Okay, so let me click. Okay, so this it is created app layout constraint top to top of parent, because this is the parent view, so it is reflecting as a parent. If it is some other text, then we can use some other things. So if I click on this, it will be right constraint, then this was created end to end of parent. Okay, and this if I'll do start to start of parent, if I'll click on this, bottom to bottom of parents. Okay, and here if I'll make it 0, it comes in a center. Okay, so these are the margin. Even I can here give some margin. So from top you can see here 10 margin is there. If I'll go to here and I'll put 20 margin, here 20 margin, and if I put here 20, it's also leaving the space 20 dp. Okay, so these are the properties most important in the constraint views. Okay, so currently I am using only one view. If I'll use two view, then how it will work? So let me delete this. Mostly whenever you are going to design with constraint layout, you should remember these properties. This will be a always help you to work with constraint. So again I am creating here one edit text. Okay, edit text, match parent, height wrap, here hint I am giving, enter name, and here I am making ID edit text. Okay, then below of this I am creating one button. Button should be also match wrap, and here I am creating ID BTN. Okay, and text, I am writing a text, clicking. So here I have not aligned view, so first I am going to work with the edit text. So it should be a parent, top of parent. Okay, I am giving margin here 20 dp. Now again this will be start and this will be end. That is also fine. I am putting here some margin. Okay, if you don't want from here, either you can click to delete this consent, this one also, and this one also. So if you want to add it manually, you can here add, write top of, see, you can get option here, consent top to top. Here it is asking ID or parent, so I am giving it is a top of parent, so parent. If I'll give margin here, or from here directly also I can give margin top 20 dp. If I am changing here, it's reflecting here also, see. Okay, so manually you can also do start of constant of parents. Okay, and if I'll give margin start 20 dp, so it's reflecting here. For end it's okay, for end also I'll from here, if I'll do, so this property also came end to end, and here I can give margin 20, press enter. Okay, so this now I wanted to do with button, so I wanted to align the button bottom of the this edit text. So what I can do directly, either I can drag here and I can these are the 4 constant where I can, if I'll click over here, so it is directly attached to the parents. Okay, I don't want this. I am just going to click here, either you can click from delete, it got deleted. Okay, so I wanted to below that button. Okay, this should be a parent row. Okay, so it is came here, but it's some absolute margin it has taken. I have deleted that. So either I can go to design here and you can zoom it, and you have this button. This is a constraint layout first, then edit text, then this one. It's showing me error because I have not used the constraint property. So button, I can do this at top one, this one I am catching from here, and I can use the bottom of this. So directly it came here. So let me see here inside the what changes happen. So this property came top to bottom and the ID of this. This is a my top view and this is a bottom view. Let me delete this. So currently it is top of that, and here no constraint applied. So I wanted to apply manually top to bottom, constraint top to bottom of, I'm giving the ID. So it came to bottom. I'll just apply the 20 margin, so it's 20. Okay, and here its parents, it should be a parent, and 20. Okay, now let me run this and we'll check how it is coming here. Perfect. Okay, and suppose I am making let me change the background. Okay, this background I'll make white. Okay, so if I wanted to keep this, I'm making some login here. I'm making a login screen. Okay, okay, so I want to align this view at center here. So what I can do it, first I'll go here. Okay, and this, if I'll drag this, it's coming, but let me check this. This is also coming. Keep it here, and this margin you just reduce 124. Okay, it came to center. If I'll reduce this, it will go to top. See, now let me run. Okay, so this thing you understood. Always you need to remember these properties while you are making any view. You should remember this property. Based on that only you can align the views. Okay, suppose I wanted to align this view and of this. So what I need to do, first I am going to delete everything. This thing also I am going to delete. Here also I am going to delete. This constraint property also I have deleted. So I'll make this wrap. This should be also wrap. Okay, now what I can do it here, first I am going to keep the edit text, then I'll keep here button. So the edit text should be a start from the parent. Okay, but end should be not there, and it should be a top of the parent. That is also good. And here we'll think about that. Here after that I need to add button. So I'll go on button. Here I need to click. So it's taking from the parents. No, I don't want parents. So let me check with ID. It's not going. So what I can do, not, it's just property is wrong. So I need to use and to end of and to start of. It's coming this side. So start to end. Start to end. Then I'll keep. So it's just came to opposite to this text. Now here it will be a top of parent, that's fine. Here no need to do anything. Now I'm going to some margin so that it should be a good. Here also I can give some margin. Okay, now let me run and check. Perfect. Okay, then I'll show you another layout that will be a, hope you understood something. And yeah, so let me run this. There is nothing. I'm going to make one card view. Okay, and this should be, height should be 200 dp. Okay, this much. Because most of the time we work with the card layout in the recycler view for using item. So here it should be top of parent, here end of parent, start of parent. Okay, and I'm going to put some 30 margin every side. Okay, now I'm going to corner radius 10 dp. Yeah, you can see it here. Now inside the card layout I am going to add some view. So if I am going to use directly text view, so let me write here. Okay, if I'll take one more, so it's not taking constant properties. So either I need to use linear and relative layout, that is not good. So what I can do it here, I'll remove this thing. Inside the card view, I'm going to take another constraint layout. Here, another constraint layout that should be a match parent and should be a match parent. Okay, correct. So if I'll give here background black, nothing happening because this is the card view background. If I use same thing here, see, fully background. Okay, and let me run this. Perfect. Okay, let me use some other color. So this will use. Okay, now I am going to create here one image view. So I'm giving the height and width for that 90 dp, and then height should be also 90 dp. Okay, and first I'm giving the ID. Image view. Okay, so this should be parent, this should be parent, and this will decide, and this should be also parent. So if I'll make it 0 margin, then it will come to center. It came here center. I'll use here some src background, Android. Okay, so here one image came. Let me run and check. Fine. Now I wanted to use some text view here. Okay, so what I can do, I'll create here one text view. And I'll provide some ID for this text view name. This currently it is coming here, so I wanted to, this should be a parent, but this should be not parent, this should start after this. Okay, so here I'll write here one property to start to end and to start and to start off image view. So this is coming, I need to use start to end. Okay, so this property is after the image. Okay, and this is top, so I can give here some margin, so it came here. If you want at center, then you can 50 mark, it came here. Name, then text size I am going to write around 20 sp. Yeah, let me run it. Okay, and again I wanted to some more text that should be below this text. Okay, so I'm just copying this text directly, or I'm creating here that view. A good text view, name, ID, name text. This is currently showing the error because I have not used the, and it is here. Let me add the text color white. I wanted this text to be here, so I'll add below to the below of this, so bottom to consent, bottom to bottom, consent, top to bottom, bottom to top, name text, top to bottom. Okay, first I need to remove this. First I'll use this end of the image, so this should be also here. Okay, now I wanted to this to below of that, so top to bottom, name text, no, not name text, text view name, it came below to that. I'll provide here some margin. Okay, so you can see here. and let me run. So you can see here it's perfect. If you are going to use another thing, suppose you are making more text here, you can use that. Okay, so this is how constraint layout need to work. And always remember these properties. So I have you shown here. I'll put in comment these properties. You should remember, and how to use and when to use, that is the most important things. If you know this thing, then it will be a good to work with the constraint layout. Okay friend, that's all for this tutorial. Thanks for watching this tutorial. Thank you.